This video is on how to load a saved flight, and this is what Flight Simulator will look like once you have it already fired up from the previous video. And what you want to do is go down to the load button right here, click on load, and that will bring up all of the saved flights. Now, I'm doing this on my home computer, so you're going to see a lot more flights than you'll see at the museum. But what you're wanting to look for is the ones with the Cessna 172, either on the runway or at 2,000 feet with the autopilot on, 2,000 feet with the autopilot off, or the Piper Cub flights. So let's load up the Cessna 172 at Forbes at 2,000 feet with the autopilot on. So you click on that, click on Fly Now, and the flight will start loading. It will take a few seconds to load, and as you can see, I have this set up for the recording. This will be your large 3 screens on the top of your monitor, and then these pictures down below here will be in your bottom monitor. But as you can see, the flight comes up paused. The pause will be flashing, and with your gauges. And this is the autopilot down here, which I'll go into in another video on how to work the autopilot. But this has the heading saved, the heading selected, and the altitude selected. The next thing you want to do is load up your map program or your navigation program. Your map program can be started with this yellow aircraft over here on your taskbar. When you click on this, this will fire up Plan G, which is your map or your navigation program. After clicking on the little yellow airplane, you'll see that Plan G has opened up. The next thing you want to do is to connect Plan G or your map program to Flight Simulator so you can see the aircraft showing up in Plan G. So you want to look up in the upper right hand corner and you'll see the connect button. Click on connect. Your aircraft will show up on the map program after you click on the connect button, and now you're ready to fly. After you get your map program connected, the next thing you want to do is click somewhere in Flight Simulator or on your gauges to make your Flight Simulator active, so when you press on buttons like the P button to unpause, it will actually work. If you notice how this turns blue up here at the top of Microsoft Flight Simulator, now watch it when I click on the map program. You see it turn gray? That means that the Flight Simulator is not active, and if you press a key to, like, press the P key to unpause this, it will not work. You have to click, and so that's blue at the top. Now when I press the P key to unpause the flight, it will work. If I'm working on my map program down here and forget, I'm pressing the P key now and nothing's happening. Flight Simulator is not active until I click up here, then click P. So right now when you unpause the flight, it's going to be flying a certain heading and it's going to be flying at a certain altitude because this autopilot is locked at a heading and an altitude right now. So let's go into the next video of operating the autopilot.